In this video, we're going to be talking about the Resident Evil 5 controversy. More about that in this video. Welcome to Robert Talks, everybody. I'm your host, Kenneth Flint, and today we're going to be talking about Resident Evil 5. So Resident Evil is a game franchise that's been around for almost 30 years. It's been out since 1996. Super popular game franchise. They make great games. And recently, since 2019, they've been remaking the old games on a new engine. They've been making them more new and improved. They've been improving on the mechanics and the graphics and the gameplay of these old games. Because like I said, these games are nearly 30 years old. Well, the most popular Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 4, is almost 20 years old, coming next year. These games have like old mechanics, and they're not the greatest to go back and play. So they're revamping them and making them for newer audiences. Since they've remade 2, 3, and 4, there's a controversy now, because the next game to remake would be remaking Resident Evil 5. The problem with remaking Resident Evil 5 is that a lot of people don't want it to be remade. And the reason for that is because it takes place in Africa, and there's a lot of African American zombies. And if you play that game, you'd be shooting African American zombies. There have been, like, IGN posted about that.
But all of this doesn't account for Resident Evil 5's most notorious problem: racism.
There have been multiple articles posting about it. Even Jacksepticeye, one of the most popular gaming YouTubers on YouTube, was talking about it.
I don't think they're ever going to remake Resi 5 because of the obvious racial conflict that's happening in that game, and I think it would be completely stupid. That game has not aged well.
Somehow it's a big problem to shoot African zombies. But Resident Evil 4 is fine, even though you're shooting Spanish zombies. It's perfectly fine to shoot Mexican zombies. Who cares? Who cares? African American zombies? Very evil. Racist, actually. And it's crazy to me, because gamers just complain about things all the time. People who are critics of games complain about things all the time. That's all they do.
There you are, playing the PvP in your World War II shooter, and all of a sudden, you're a Nazi.
Okay? In the game The Witcher, there's no black people, because it's based off of Polish mythology. So yeah, no duh. There's not going to be black people in a game about Polish mythology. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. But then when there are black people in a game that makes sense for black people to be in, it's a big deal all of a sudden. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Make it make sense. And it's ironic, because one of the characters you play as in Resident Evil 5 is African American. So I don't see what the problem is. I don't see the issue with remaking Resident Evil 5. Oh, they need to change it because you're shooting black people. Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to shoot black zombies. You had no problem with Call of Duty. You had no problem with the Call of Duty games when you're shooting black people in the villa. No problem with that. You had no problem playing the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 survival mode when you're shooting black people. You had no problem with Resident Evil to begin with. The same people who are critiquing Resident Evil now had no problem with it 10 years ago. But now it's some big deal, because of whatever reason. Even one of the actors in the game said that it's just a game and we should just enjoy it for being a game.
It's in Africa. It's been in Antarctica. It's been, I think, in Spain. It's been in the Midwest. It wasn't racist then. Why should it be racist now? It's in Africa. Have fun with the game. Play the game.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
So I don't understand what we're trying to do here. I don't understand the hate. I just don't understand it. If you don't like the game, just don't play it. I don't like Grand Theft Auto. I don't think Grand Theft Auto should be allowed to be made. To be honest with you. Think about what you do in Grand Theft Auto. Encourages you to commit criminal acts and to shoot cops. That is a terrible idea for a video game. Think about that for 5 seconds. It's encouraging you to shoot police officers. I don't think anyone should play Grand Theft Auto. But am I going to sit here and say it should not be made? No, I'm not going to actually say that. You know what you can just do? Just ignore it. I know there's people who love Grand Theft Auto. I know people who are close to me that like Grand Theft Auto. They love playing Grand Theft Auto. It's some of their favorite games. It's their favorite pastime. Oh well, have fun with it. I'm not going to do it. I'm also not going to stop them from doing it. If you have a problem with the game, and there's like nothing really to have a problem about it, now obviously it's like a pedophilia game, then yeah, probably not the best thing to do. I feel like people just need to stop complaining about dumb things like this. Just don't play the game. It's that simple. But anyways, that's it for my video. Just give me your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. People in the comments, subscribe for more. And I will see you guys later. Peace.